It's like barbecues and fireworks. The beach is a 4th of July tradition for many. But a new report on clean beaches shows 2010 had the second highest level of beach closings in more than 2 decades. And that can have a devastating effect not only on your weekend holiday plans, but of course a huge economic impact on the communities that rely on your dollars and on tourism. CBS News business and economics correspondent Rebecca Jarvis is back with us again. So this is really rough this year for an increasingly large number of communities.
Yeah, it is rough for an increasingly large, and it's the second worst year in terms of beach closures in the last 21 years. And really, a lot of that has to do with, I think this is your question, but a lot of it does have to do with the Gulf oil spill.
And that's specific. So we're talking about those beaches specifically along the Gulf after last summer. So they're still feeling the impact of that.
They are. 170 million gallons of oil flowed into the Gulf as a result of the BP oil spill. It affected 1,000+ miles of shoreline. And in particular, it really hit the likes of Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, and Florida. Those were the worst impacted, but Louisiana was number one.
Well, and it was really tough, too, because for so many of these areas, you mentioned Louisiana, of course, Florida, all of those areas had just sort of started to recover in some places from hurricanes in 2004, 2005. They rely on tourism. How much is this affecting the economy there?
It's been a huge impact on the local economies, in particular for Louisiana. Their Department of Tourism estimates that the losses as a result of the spill could exceed $295 million by 2013. That is a huge number. Alabama has seen its beach traffic go down 41%. Mississippi has seen traffic go down, and in particular Mississippi, for example, they rely on revenue from the gambling industry, and that they've lost more than $100 million they expect from all of this.
Wow. What are some of the other factors that could put a beach on this worst list?
Well, in addition, obviously, to oil, there's the contamination factor from regular pollution, the type of thing that we see every single day in this country, the runoff from rainwater, in addition to that human and animal waste. And these are things, you know, it sounds nasty. It can actually translate to significant diseases, things like respiratory problems, flu-like symptoms, and it's worse when you're a senior citizen or a child and you have an immune system that is, you know, it's in a worse position.
You look at some of those pictures, of course, those are not exactly beaches you would want to spend some time on, but it's not all doom and gloom.
It isn't all.
Let's end, please, on a positive note. It's a holiday weekend.
Thank goodness.
Coming up, even though it's only Wednesday, some of the beaches on the best list. Point those out for us.
Yes, absolutely. The NRDC puts together this list every year. Some of the top beaches. 2 are in Delaware, believe it or not. Rehoboth Beach in Delaware is one of their top choices. Dewey Beach, also in Delaware, one of the best beaches in the country. New Hampshire has Hampton Beach.
Gotta
you know
love
Hampton
it.
Beach?
I'm from, you know, my mom's from New Hampshire, so I'm like half New Hampshire.
Well, there you go. And I'm from Minnesota, so Park Point Beach in Minnesota, also one of their top picks.
So there you go. Those are some good destinations.
Some things to plan for the weekend ahead.
Some things to think for. I don't know what that
Think
meant.
ahead for.
There you go. Rebecca, thanks.